Well, the amount of goals I said the Hawks were going to score, yeah, that was the amount of goals that were scored in the entire game. Let's talk about in this edition of Da Superfan Network.
Goal. Avellini, here comes Peyton. And Peyton is in for the touchdown.
Unbelievable. Takes it, Cade. 2-on-1, hustling back his point over shot. Score! Hawks retain in overtime.
Ahead of Jenks. Uribe charges, throws. Out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
To the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over, and the Bulls have won.
From the pocket, so Ferguson was on the run, and you're going to see Wilbur Marshall come here and really flatten him. Oh, boy, did he really hit him.
Moving right in over the shot!
Looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all! It is caught!
Here's Bernard. Feeds it back. Hazar scores! From Hazar in overtime! And the Hawks won it 4-3.
Hello, everybody. My name is Agent Iron. Welcome back to Da Superfan Network. Brutal loss for the Hawks. Hawks lose this game. Let me break it down for you real quick. First period, game looks promising. Foligno scores the first goal of the game, his second of the season, at 2:38 into the game, 2:38 into the first period, and Doc with the assist and Slaggert with the assist. However, that wouldn't last very long as Igor Sharangovich gets a power play goal. This is by Backlund and Zeri. And then things got worse. Backlund gets a unassisted shorthanded goal. And things did not go well. 4 power plays for the Hawks. None of them scored. There were 17 penalty minutes for the Hawks, 19 for the Flames. This is where it gets even worse. The Flames out-hit the Hawks 29-11. And then to put the salt in the wound, Coronado got an empty netter with 18:59 into the third, with Sharangovich getting, and that's his 13th, and Sharangovich getting an assist on that. Final score, Flames 3, Hawks 1. Hawks were losing stick battles. The power play looked a little sloppy. It was a bit of a rough game, to be honest. It was very physical. Murphy got into a fight. Big hit on Moore caused a scuffle. Donato got a double minor, which was ridiculous. No, it was just a rough game. Just a rough game overall. Lots of giveaways. The Hawks had a lot of blocked shots and a lot of takeaways, but just could not generate. They won in the faceoff battle, and they had the same amount of shots on goal, 23 shots on goal. The 3 stars of the game, number 3 star of the game was Nick Foligno with 1 goal and 1 assist. And the 1 goal, which meant 1 point. Sharangovich was the 2nd star of the game, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. And then Backlund was the 1st star of the game with 1 goal, 1 assist, and 2 points. Now, I'm going to give my 4th star of the game. 4th star of the game goes to Connor Murphy for standing up for his teammates and absolutely fighting. There's been a lot of, there's been a rivalry starting between the Flames and the Hawks recently since last year and this year. So, more to come. Hopefully, maybe we see these teams in the playoffs, because boy, would this be a great playoff matchup to watch. But no, Hawks lose in a brutal one. There wasn't much offense. They kind of really needed Hossa out there. If Hossa could still play at the professional NHL level, they could have used him tonight. Because I know Hossa was there. Duncan Keith was there at the game. They are there prepared for Saturday's game, which is against Boston, and that will be a banner night. So I'll get my opinions on the banner night with banner years. That chapter, it will be good to see a bunch of Blackhawks alumni, and I'll be commenting about that. Other than that, the Hawks just look sloppy. Hopefully we'll get past this stomach bug. We're still only like a day or two past the stomach bug. So, and they also canceled practice one day due to the stomach bug. So that might have been an effect. I don't know. But hopefully we can turn things around with this team, which I think we will. We're just coming off of the stomach bug and we'll get better soon. other things. Tomorrow is Friday. Well, at the time we're recording this is Friday, and the time this will be posted, it's Friday. I will be recording and posting probably, I don't know, maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock. A fun day, Friday fun day video. You'll see what that video is soon, so that'll be fun. And then Saturday, I have another video. It will be an unboxing. Yes, I have something that I've gotten in the mail, and I have been waiting for quite a while, actually, and I'm really excited to get it. It's going to be really, really cool. So I'm excited to get that. That will be Saturday as well. On Sunday, I will get you a Bears pregame, possibly maybe the last Bears pregame and postgame of the year. Who knows? But as long as we can beat the Rams. But other than that, that's all I got for this edition of Da Superfan Network. Hawks lose 3-1 to the Flames, and they play Boston next. Hopefully they can turn things around, get a win on this 4-game homestand. Other than that, that's it. I will see you tomorrow for Friday Fun Day video, and I hope you have a great weekend since it's Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you then.